Freddie and Sam, it is so wonderful to meet you both. Congratulations on
Yeah,
Queen Charlotte. I saw it. I loved it. I think people are going to go crazy for it.
thank you very
Uh,
much.
Fingers.
for one thing, at long last, Bridgerton fans are getting their queer love story, and
Yeah.
like queer community has embraced this universe so much. I want to know for each of you what's meant to you to get to tell this story, starting with you, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me, it's incredibly empowering. I think it's very, very important for. I mean, Shonda's universe is all about inclusion and diversity and celebrates that. So it's incredibly important to see this beautiful queer relationship played alongside all of the other relationships that we see within this show. And it's really celebratory and full of joy. And as I've said, very empowering. And I hope people feel as empowered watching it as we did making it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am incredibly proud to be part of the show. But it's massively important that people feel represented by what they are watching on screen, and I am filled with pride that we are bringing the first LGBTQ plus storyline to the Bridgerton universe, because it is a world that celebrates inclusion and diversity so much. And I'm glad it's setting the precedent for future shows, I hope, and future period dramas in particular.
Yeah, I mean, regardless if it's a period drama or a contemporary drama, I think any stories that we tell now has to be reflective of the society in which we live. That's so, so important.
Yeah.
I mean, that you kind of got at something there in terms of representation being so important, and I wonder for you what it means to each of you to know that that story is going to be very meaningful to some people who need to see that story, but also eye-opening and hopefully heart-opening for other people who don't realize that they need to see the story. Again, we'll start with you, Sam.
Yeah, I think it's all about for me anything anyway when I'm drawn to watching on telly in a film or on theatre is being able to see myself and on stage on screen and feeling heard and understood and learning things about myself. And I hope that that's something that we've achieved. And I think Shonda's beautiful telling of this story of two young men that live in a very isolated world, within their roles. All they kind of have, aside from serving the king and the queen, are each other, and they have an emotional support system for each other and seek solace in one another. And that's the absolute truth of their relationship. And it was a really, really special thing to play.
Yeah, and it's such a celebration of love, actually, and that's so massive. And the whole show, actually, all of Bridgerton is about love, and it's just completely brilliant that we can celebrate the love that exists between these two young men. Yeah,
love and loyalty. That's such a huge part of this show.
Yeah, absolutely. And it comes through. And I think part of it is because you guys do have a real sort of naturalistic and aching chemistry between these two characters. I'm curious, did you guys do chemistry reads, and do you happen to remember what scene you might have done if you did?
We didn't
actually.
we didn't do a chemistry read before getting the part. Normally that is what happens, but every process is so different. So we first met at a rehearsal of reading a few scenes from episodes 1 and 2, and after that, because we were both quite nervous meeting each other, we went, I think let's go and get a pint. So we went into town in London and we hung out and bonded over a few pints and shared stories about our lives and became very close friends.
It was very easy because we just
easy.
got on so well from the word go. It was great. He's one of my best.
Likewise.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Bridgerton, bringing people together. Queen Charlotte, bringing people together. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. This has been an absolute blast, and I cannot wait for people to see Queen Charlotte.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Lovely to meet you.